I think I'd learn to stop throwing the cards.
Goodness, where did it go?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Lilith's Attic. It's another Tarot Card Tuesday. My name is Julia Pasqua and today we have the Seven of Wands. Ta-da! The Seven of Wands cards is about taking a stand. It's about asserting what you believe in and fighting for it. You are pursuing your goals no matter what life is trying to throw at you right now. As you can see in the card, there's a man holding one of the wands who is battling 6 other wands that we cannot see what they're attached to. I'll be really happy to be done with wands and all these innuendos. Anyway, you can see that the man is battling with his wand 6 other wands who you cannot see who is fighting him, but he's just going for it. He doesn't care that he's outnumbered. He is fighting this battle. You can see as well that he might not be fully prepared for this fight or this battle or whatever he is pushing toward because he's wearing 2 different shoes. So it's showing his determination even in his lack of preparation. It's showing that this is something that he really wants or really needs, or he's fighting for his life and he's just pushing through even with his lack of preparation. So if you pull this card, it means you're being confronted by challenges right now, whether that be literal competition or competitors or challenges or something that is standing in your way of what you want. It's you have to fight for this next step. It says it is referred to as the don't give up card. As you can see, this man, he's not giving up. He is fighting with all these other wands to get to where he needs to be, to push through. If you pull this card, you have to stay focused and have determination to get to this next step. If you want that success, you have to fight the battle. If you pull this card in reverse, it means that you are getting angry or frustrated. You're not fighting with good intentions. You're just, when you're not focused in a fight, you're all over the place. It means that you don't quite have exactly what you're going for, what you're fighting for in your head. It means if you keep fighting this way, you might get defeated. You know, if you don't have that sense of focus, if you don't have what you're fighting for, you could lose this fight. You need to calm down, check your emotions, figure out what your goal is, and reassess what you are doing. It can be a very confusing time as you might not even know what you are fighting for because you can't see who's flinging these wands around. But you need to keep your focus. You need to find your focus and you need to recenter this battle. Okie dokie. Let's go do the Seven of Wands. So for my card, I really wanted to keep this focus of the battle, of the fight, of what we're fighting for, of having a goal and having to push through. And as you know, with the wands, we're either doing the magic wands or the flowers, and I noticed I've kind of been accidentally equally rotating between the flowers and the magic wands. So if we continue on that pattern, we are going to be using the magic wands, the ones, you know, bibbidi bobbidi boo style, for this drawing. Now, I'm going to take a little creative liberty I'm the artist, but I'm going to take a little creative liberty and deciding to use these magical wands as arrows being shot. Just like in the Rider-Waite deck, I wanted one of the wands to be the weapon that the figure is using to fight back. So we're going to have a bow and arrow. We're going to use these magic wands like arrows. So we're going to have the bow and arrow being shot by this angel warrior at whatever's coming at her. Now the one main difference, the big difference I wanted to make in this card from just the guys flinging their wands around, Jesus, I'll really be happy to be done with wands, versus just having these faceless wands being slung everywhere and none of them actually hitting the man. I wanted my figure to have some of them inside of her, broken, just completely disheveled from this fight, because it's not just you put on 2 different shoes. Sometimes when life throws you a fight or a battle, it hurts and it's painful, and parts of that end up embedded in who we are. So I wanted that to be a part of this struggle, of this visualization, when we have to push through to fight for our goals and we're sometimes unprepared, what that can look like. It's not an easy fight. We're not just like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean with like the wands. I might get copyrighted for that, but we're not doing that to fight for what we need. This is a big, huge endeavor that takes a lot of strength, that takes a lot of power. It takes this warrior, and a warrior is not without scars. A warrior is not without wounds or obstacles that they've had to overcome, and that's what I wanted to show in this card. We have this beautiful battle angel warrior with these big wings to show the strength that we all have inside of us. These big wings that are lifting her up above everything and helping her in battle. It shows that we have this power inside of us, even if we have a couple arrows stuck in our wings or stuck in our hip or our side, that we can still push through because we have this big surrounding power that we sometimes don't even know how to harness. Another little touch, you know, I like to throw in the reverse of this card is I wanted to have her blindfolded, being unaware of what's happening or being thrown into a situation. She has another obstacle, which is she can't see. This can also be that reverse of that card, which is you don't know what you're fighting for. You have all these emotions and you're just fighting, and you have to keep that focus. And if you know, some people are so good that they always say, oh, I can do that blindfolded. So if you have that focus, she can get through this battle even with her eyes closed. She's screaming out and battling and fighting and taking on all these other wands. You can count, there are 7. 1 that she's holding and shooting. We have 1 stuck in her hip with the blood running down her hip. We have 2 stuck in her wings, and then we have the 3 below her coming up at her that she doesn't even know are going to hit her yet. I think this is a very powerful piece, and honestly, I had a lot of fun and a lot of creative freedom making it. Here's my little battle warrior angel for the 7 of Wands. And there you have her, you guys. I think I'm gonna go straight into my message today because this card really spoke to me, and the message is keep battling, keep fighting, keep pushing through. Even if you have those wands shooting at you and you don't know what you're fighting for, harness that strength, harness your wings, harness the power inside of yourself to fight back, to keep pushing through, to keep your focus. Whatever battle's being thrown at you guys, remember your inner strength and your inner power. Thank you all as always so much for watching. We are completely done with the Suncoast Renaissance Festival. That actually went really fast. Thank you to everyone who I met. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the booths. It was a really great time, and I truly love being there in the forest, so it was a lovely couple weeks. Upcoming, I have a Christmas show in Gulfport this coming Saturday, and I will be there, I believe, from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and I will have all of my festive bitch buttons there as well. If you do not know what I'm talking about, follow me on Instagram below. I do a series for the holidays. We're currently on the festive bitches, and it's a fun time. I enjoy them. The next Ren Fair I will be at is Brevard Renaissance Festival up in Melbourne for 5 weekends, the first weekend of January to the first weekend of February. And if you're on that coast and you want to come by and say hi, you are always welcome in the mobile attic. I hope you all have a fabulous week. Again, remember your strength during these battles, during these hard times. Focus on what you need to and keep pushing through. Keep shooting those arrows, even if you got one stuck in your side, even if you have one stuck in your wing. It's not pushing you down. The scars only make us stronger. Truly, thank each and every one of you for being here. I look forward to being here next Tuesday. Thank you for your continued support. Have a great week, you guys. Mwah. Bye.